Today we're gonna make avocado fries, and the first thing you're gonna do is chop up your avocado into more like wedges. So another tip for this recipe specifically, you want the avocado you're using to not be soft so that they don't mush whenever you slice them. And then you just peel the little wrapper that they put on it at the store. You peel that part off. And once you've gotten all of the wrapper peeled off, what we're gonna do is take some whisked egg and blended up pork rinds. If you're not doing keto, I guess you could use breadcrumbs or something. I've also done these with almond flour. I find that breading things with almond and coconut flour, the texture just isn't the same as pork rinds, but you could also use that. Just bought your book, got it on my Kindle, so excited to try. Hey, thank you so much. I hope you love it. What's up, Dee Dee? What's up, everybody? All right, so, yeah, Catherine, whatever peeling or wrapper they put on the actual avocado, you take that part off. So you coat it in some egg, and then some crushed up pork rinds like this. And you can add your own seasonings to the crushed up pork rinds. And now we just put them in the air fryer. And I considered doing the live much later tonight because, so if you guys were watching the other night and I made the little salmon cucumber boats. If you guys hear it squeaking, it's because I'm leaning into the dishwasher. But so today I made a reel for those salmon cucumber boats, and I was shooting that literally up until like 10 minutes ago. And then Anna and Sophia just got home, so I need to spend some time with Sophia because they were gone all day. But this will be a quick recipe. So once you get these coated, you just cook them at 400 for like 10 minutes. You can bake these. So this is like my method if I'm trying to convert cook times from air fryer to oven. I usually just double it. So same temperature, just twice as long. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. That is usually how it works out for me. You look wet. Did you finish your plunge? I didn't. I did my plunge like probably 3 hours ago. And I put gel in my hair. I got a haircut. Dora, these are avocado fries. So now I'm gonna rinse my hands off. Go to the cutting board, throw these into the air fryer. What is your favorite fiber food? I mean, speaking of avocado, avocado is the best way to get fiber. They have so much fiber. So, fun fact about avocado. A lot of people who count total carbs, I think that's fine. But if you're doing like 20 total carbs a day, I think that's an issue because you're missing out on the benefits of high fiber foods. Like whatever like meat only guru is telling you that vegetables are trying to kill you or whatever, I think that maybe there are specific people who don't respond well to them, like if you have autoimmune issues or something. But in general, it seems like fiber is good for you. And if you do a low total carb diet, you're missing out on tons of fiber. So things like avocado, for example, a real superfood, you know? If you count 20 total carbs a day, you can't even have an avocado. That's like all of your carbs. So I don't think that counting total carbs is wise unless you're giving yourself like 50 or 60 a day. And and you're not getting those 50 or 60 total carbs from very high net carb foods like Captain Crunch and Skittles. Because there's another thing to think about called glycemic index, and that basically means if you want to eat like higher glycemic index foods, which means they're either really high in sugar or they're like refined grains, those foods spike your blood sugar. Smaller amounts of those foods kick you out of ketosis than larger amounts of like broccoli and avocado. So if you're eating kind of, I don't want to label food as good or bad, but if you're eating like bad processed foods, maybe counting net carbs is better. But if you're eating just whole foods like vegetables, avocados, if you're eating bad foods, maybe counting total carbs is better. But if you're eating whole foods like broccoli and avocados, I think counting net carbs is better because you don't want to put a cap on the amount of fiber you're eating. How do you get your book? Amanda, my book is on Amazon. It's called Carefree Keto. If you guys don't have it yet, you can go get it on Amazon right now. It's probably still on sale. I don't know for sure. I haven't checked. I need to be more, I need to consistently check how many reviews I have because I haven't checked in a few days. But if you guys haven't left a review yet, go to Amazon, leave a review. They're also appreciated. So the book is not only a bunch of recipes, it's filled with tons of written information, a whole section on my story, like guides on how to do keto meal plans, how to take baby steps. Look at all that written material, grocery list, and then it has a bunch of recipes. So full page recipe pictures. All right. And you can get it on Amazon by typing in Carefree Keto. My labs showed I'm dehydrated. Is it because of keto? So if you're dehydrated, you could just be not drinking enough water, but increasing your water intake doesn't always solve the problem, especially if you're doing keto. You want to increase your electrolyte intake. So more salt, season your food with more salt. That's a good start, but I supplement salt. I just take it in like supplement form. Sprinkle half a teaspoon in your water. That's another good way to get salt. And then you can drink an electrolyte mix. I'm a fan of Ultima. This is what I take. I drink a few of these a day. Totally not required, but something that just helps me get my electrolytes up. And I also take potassium citrate. So with magnesium, I take glycinate. I take magnesium glycinate before bed. This also does have some magnesium in it, but I take the magnesium glycinate, like 400 milligram supplement before bed. I take potassium citrate. Although 99.999% of people don't need to worry about a few 100 milligram potassium supplement causing harm, there is a small percentage of people who may be on certain medications that don't interact right with potassium. So the disclaimer, talk to your doctor before supplementing potassium, even though at that point I should just say, talk to your doctor before eating an avocado. So I take magnesium, potassium, and then I have a salt supplement that I also take every night. The salt supplement is huge because if you guys do keto and you also get into the habit of trying to like chase a gallon of water a day or whatever, you're going to just be peeing out all of your electrolytes, all of your water, and you're going to be going to the bathroom 100 times a day. So if you start getting adequate amounts of salt, a sign that you're properly hydrated, not dehydrated or overhydrated, is that you're not just consistently running to the bathroom. If you're running to the bathroom all day and your pee is super clear, that is not a sign that you're hydrated. That's probably a sign you're overhydrated. All right, the avocado fries are looking pretty yummy. We're gonna give them about a few more minutes. And I don't know what we're gonna dip them in yet. What do you guys think would be good for avocado fries? There's this restaurant, this isn't totally keto, but me and Anna used to go to this restaurant in Austin called Torchy's, and they have these avocado nuggets. It's like breaded avocado. Probably not super high in carbs, but probably around 10 net carbs. But we would get those, and then I would dip them in the queso, and it was so good. Like cheesy avocado fries is just bussin' as heck. Jazzy, they may or may not get crunchy. We are gonna find out. I forget, I haven't made these in a while. Oh, blue cheese, yummy. Sriracha mayo. Kath, speaking of sriracha mayo, got some right here. I was just making that recipe video for the cucumber boats. Maybe something with honey mustard. Ooh, honey mustard. And sorry to rain on the queso team, the team queso parade, but I don't have any queso, and you can make your own cheese sauce. I don't think I have heavy cream, so we're gonna have to go with something else. I like the marinara idea. I've never thought of combining marinara and avocado. That sounds interesting. Can you get your salt from David's salted pumpkin seeds? I don't know. I mean, maybe, but at that point, it's like you're doing yourself a service by eating those seeds and getting enough salt. But if you're just overindulged, I did a whole post about this today. If you're overindulging in pumpkin seeds just to get your salt intake, that can mess with weight loss if you're doing keto to lose weight. Like with things like nuts, you want to be very careful that you're not overindulging in them. And the amount of those pumpkin seeds you'd have to eat to get enough salt for the day, I think the recommended intake, if you're doing keto specifically, is like a few grams per day. And the amount of salt the amount of those pumpkin seeds you'd have to eat to get that much salt may just cancel out the weight loss benefits of keto. Uh-oh, I need a mitten. All right. These are like lightly breaded. All right, let's put them on a plate. I need my tiny dipping cup. Where is it? All right, but this is what they look like. And I'll show you the, crema mixed with salsa. Sour cream mixed with salsa. Yum, Guinness. What did you use to crumb them? So you can crush the pork rinds up just with your fist or like a hammer, or you can use a blender. I used it's like a little food processor. Before I had even met Anna in person, we had just been FaceTiming, she sent me this. And last thing, I'll show you, this is the salt supplement I take. It is not cost effective. It's much cheaper to just get pink Himalayan salt yourself, put it in your water, or get the rock pink Himalayan salt, put it in your mouth and just swallow it. You really don't even taste it. But I find it easier to just swallow a handful of these a few times a day. It's Nutricost Himalayan salt. And I take a lot of these. I take 4 before bed. And I used to wake up twice a night to pee. I started taking those. Now it's like 1, which I think is pretty normal. I would love to not wake up in the middle of the night to pee. I just drink water too late. I'm like a big fan of drinking water. I love it. Like I just genuinely enjoy the taste of water, which I think is pretty rare. All right, these are gonna be crunchy. Wait until you hear me bite into it. They're just really hot right now, so I'm letting them cool. All right, let's move this out of the way. And these are the avocado fries. Yummy, yummy. Jazzy, so you're about that water life too. Salt and high blood pressure is, it's only applicable to metabolically unhealthy people or people who rare people respond poorly to salt for hypertension. If they're metabolically healthy, like that's very rare. So fixing your metabolic health, fixing insulin resistance usually cancels out the idea that salt would affect hypertension. But I'm not a doctor, so if you're getting medical advice from me, I would rethink your life. But that is the truth, is like it's usually insulin resistance that causes salt and hypertension to somehow be related. All right, guys, look at these. Let's take a little picture. Yummy, yummy. Thank you, Karen. All right, this picture looks good. I just have to pick up the right. This is like the perfect. I think this side will look nicer if I like stack a few more. All right, this is the last picture I'm taking, and then we're gonna eat it. And you guys will see how crunchy they are. All right, done. Actually, one more, just so it's more centered. All right, let's eat. So the recipe is very easy. You just cut your avocado into little wedges. You coat them in egg wash, crushed up pork rinds, air fry them, and you're literally munching away within like 10 minutes. All right, here we go. This one is gonna have a lot of crunch. Oh my god. Amazing. So to answer your question, they do get crunchy. All right, guys. I gotta go play with Sophia before she goes to bed. I'm gonna eat these later. I might put them on like a little wrap with chicken. I think I'm gonna put these on a wrap with chicken tonight. Ask me tomorrow during the live and I'll let you know what I did with them. But these are bussin' as heck. If you guys don't have Carefree Keto, you can go to Amazon and get it. Teaches you everything you need to know about getting started on keto. This recipe specifically is not, but there are many recipes like it in Carefree Keto. All right, guys. I love you. I believe in you. I'll see you tomorrow night.